Hello everyone, welcome back to Base Damage. Hope you're all doing well. I'm a bit behind on the tournament reports, so let's not waste any time. We have 4 different ones to talk about here, and there's several things that actually need to be stated for across multiples of these. But I did want to point out that we had a podcast episode going over some things that happened in Rosemont as well, with some wonderful members of the Base Damage Discord. Feel free to go over to that video and check that out. I'll see if I can put the link for that in the description. We had, obviously, like I said, 4 different ones here. Let's go ahead and take a look here because the last one I did was these 3 right here: Germany, Mexico, Canada. We have Malaysia, Rosemont, France, and Hungary as of this past weekend to discuss. Now, as always, I want to immediately go over to the English Bushiroad site and talk about what sets weren't allowed. And for once, it's not just saying Pixar Marvel. There's actually several that have to be stated. And it kind of matters when it comes to teams. So let's take a look at this, obviously starting with Malaysia. If I mispronounce any of this, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, was on the weekend of June 21st and 22nd. We have a list here. We have actually several, and this isn't the only list you're going to see today. The following titles are not legal for play at this event: Attack on Titan card numbers beginning with AOT SX04. That is specifically Attack on Titan Final Season, as you can see right there. If I can... It wants me to click that first. As you can see right here, SX04. So Final Season, AOT, not allowed. Not like that's really going to be an issue right now. But obviously people say with teams, it's a bit more open in what people want to run. So you don't have to worry about a lot of meta stuff, but even the meta stuff has to worry for some reason in like this particular tournament report. So Final Season can't be run. Sorry. Next is Hololive production card numbers beginning with HOL W104. That is actually going to be impactful because that is W104 is volume 2 Gura. Like you have Gura, you have a lot of other really powerful cards. Engines, the Chloe engine and whatnot is just not available here. You got to work with volume. That's the only one. You can still use volume 1. You can still use both of the premium boosters, which is weird. Volume 2 specifically, maybe they just have an issue with Gura. I don't know. But Gura's not the only thing that matters in here. Volume 2 has a lot of the really, really good cards for, say, the standby setup. Like I said, the Chloe engine, Mume engine. Just like the list goes on and on. Oh, you can use the ambassador set. I just realized, well, that's not part of those numbers. But that's a huge actual hit in terms of affecting what a lot of people are going to be able to play. So, just saying, let's continue. No Danmachi whatsoever. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? No Mushoku Tensei at all. 0, absolutely 0 quintessential quintuplets, 7 Deadly Sins, and Tokyo Revengers. But you can use Marvel and Pixar, so that's the trade-off. We have to sacrifice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 series worth of sets, to be able to be allowed to use the power that is Lightning McQueen. Just saying, Ka-chow is too strong. Apparently, this is equivalent exchange. That is just wild to think for this. So this is actually very impactful. You have several, at least 1, 2, 3 minimum very meta sets that actually matter. So, and then even more fun sets like Danmachi or Tokyo Revengers at this point. Yeah, that's going to hurt for this one. Anyway, I'm dallying on this one long enough. Next, Rosemont is not really going to be a hit from what I recall. But just for the sake of integrity, as much integrity is on this channel as possible, Rosemont, only titles weren't available, Marvel Pixar. Very understandable. France is another one. Let's see. The English Bushi site just has a fucking mind of its own. France, if we go down, Marvel Pixar was the only 2 for France. Now, Hungary is the next one for all the tabs up at the top. So Let's go back. No. Hungary is here. Okay. So this was just this past weekend, July 5th and 6th. We have another list here. We have several up here that are that's honestly kind of surprising. Adventure Time, which is kind of a very common recurring one for the European ones. Attack on Titan, once again, SX07, the final season cannot be used. Avatar The Last Airbender, just outright. Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, Danmachi. Marvel, Pixar is also in there. Mob Psycho 100, Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. Quintessential Quintuplets, cards beginning with W83 and W90. W83 is the first set, as you can see right here from the Ichika. And I know people say, oh, there's no cards used from that. Which I guess an argument could be made for that. That's whatever. W90 is a different story altogether. So this W90 Quintessential Quintuplets 2 has a lot of stuff that is used, and if you can't deny that one. Like there's no, sure, people will be like, first set, yeah, you can get away without using it. You can't without Quints 2. If you try to argue that, you're fucking stupid. Anyway, so there's a lot in here that is taken out of Quints. Once again, I mean, hell, like I said in the other one, just no Quints whatsoever. No Saikano, no Deadly Sins, no Tokyo Revengers whatsoever. Lots of hits here. It's really going to matter as we go through here. So just keep in mind, Malaysia and Hungary had a lot of hits. But anyway, that is enough for Unlimited. Tab works up here. Time to make some more tabs. So on the 21st, we had Malaysia. And it only ended up having 23 players. 23 divided by 3 is just a hair under 8. So they probably either had one person drop or maybe they 2 people showed up looking for a third player. So they had to do singles. Totally fine. We understand this. No issue. But let's give credit where credit is due. So first place was Bunny Girl, 8 door. Second place, I actually wish I could see the deck list for this. Dengeki Bunko, Excel World Wind, and Shakugan no Shana door, the level 3 Shana top end. Really cool there. I actually would love to see this deck list. Third place, Azure Lane, Taiho Bismarck. Really cool. I actually want to take a look at that later. Blue Archive, 4th place, 8 choice. I actually really like this. Blue Archive needing to get some more representation. Overlord, Doorbar, Spy Family, 8 pants. Atla Trial Deck, just rocking up with the freaking Atla Trial Deck. And just saying, I'm just gonna top, guys. Like, that's funny. And Bunny Girl, 8 door. Really cool there. Moving on to Rosemont. It happened the very next day on the 22nd. This is where we had a lot of very big showing. Rosemont is arguably like the second biggest one. Like, it kind of goes tit for tat between this and some of the ones that happen in Texas for the America side of things. So this is usually a very big showing, regardless of whether it's singles or teams. So 58 teams, if you multiply that times 3, you get a number that I can think of, honestly, my brain, 174. If I fucked up on that math, I apologize. So 174 players is a lot. That's really awesome. Great showing there. So first place, and like I said, we did talk about this at length. I'm not really going to go into any of the different decks in here because we actually go at length in that in the podcast episode. So I got Audrey, Ben, and Tony in on a podcast episode. They were on a team. Give Us Horse Girls or We Riot was the team name. So if that tells you anything of what the fucking podcast episode was about, there you go. So moving on, let's talk about the team setups. So first place, we had Hololive, Chloe Maureen. Second volume there. Like I said, it's going to matter for the other fucking sets. Second of team 1, I went to go make a point about Hololive and my brain just shut down. Bremerton Shinano and Bunny Girl 8 door was first place. Congrats on the first place team. Really awesome there. We actually talked at length about the second team. The second place team, because Audrey and them knew this team, and I think they said they were borrowing like the one of the decks from up here. You had to go back and listen to the episode because I don't remember. We had Bunny Girl 8 door, Hololive Chloe Maureen, and Quintuplets Miku. I'm going to scoot my fat butt over a little bit more, just because I realized I was kind of covering up a little bit over here. Third place, Chainsaw Man, Himeno Aki, still rearing its ugly head, even though Chainsaw Man, this particular deck has a lot of restrictions for it, so It's still there. We have Bunny Girl 8 door, Ayakashi Triangle 8 standby. Shoutouts to the Ayakashi Triangle player. Hell yeah. 4th place, we have Bunny Girl 8 door. You're going to see this pop up a ton. Modernia Biscuit with Nikkei. Elizabeth Hendrickson with 7 Deadly Sins. 5th place, Modernia Biscuit, Bochi the Rock door bar, and Overlord door bar. Awesome. Bochi the Glock player there. 6th place, Elizabeth Hendrickson, Modernia Biscuit, and Bunny Girl Senpai 8 door. 7th place, Elizabeth Hendrickson, Bunny Girl 8 door, Overlord door bar. Soso no Frieren. I like that they actually went for a little bit of a different setup here with the Frieren. The 2 different standbys that are in Frieren, which are both, I can't think of the dude's name. My brain shut down, right? I can see the dude's face. It's the dude with the axe. Basically both of his climax combos, and the pants combo, from the trial deck. Interesting, setup there. I actually think this is really pog. Spy Family 8 pants, and Hololive Chloe Marin. I do want to check this out in just a minute here. Is there any others that I wanted to take a look at? Like I said, I really wish I could see the freaking Excel World deck. I would the Excel World like top engine and everything for that. I think that would be really fucking cool to see. I don't see anything else that I really want to talk about at the moment. Stark, that's his fucking name, Stark. Also, SP's in here, aplenty. So the top end for the Frieren, this is the trial deck one. When this card attacks, if Promised Blue Moon Weeds, is in your climax area, 2 or more other adventures. Pitch 2. If you do, deal 4 damage to your opponent, and then choose a character, gets 2k power till end of turn, and it also digs on play. Really cool there. The Stark being able to, like, stand itself, summon out another Fern, and give itself, like, great performance. The level 2 being able to stand itself, as well as being able to sack itself to give other characters, like, the ability that they can't become reversed, which is just really, really cool. So, really nice there. Just want to go over it really quick, just to give, you know, a little bit of a shout out here. I want to mess more with Frieren for understandable reasons. So, moving on to France. Really cool here. So we had a 15 teams, which is times 3, which is 45 players for France. They still did a cut to top 8, and I already see some really cool fun stuff in here later on. So, all right. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. So first place, Bochi the Glock door bar. Review Starlight. My brain, RSL. My brain stopped for a half second here. Choice Pants Review Starlight. So that's an interesting thing. I don't know all the setups for Review Starlight, to be completely fair, so I do feel this is a good one to pull up to take a look at. And Nino. So Quintuplet Nino, obviously very cool there. We have second place with Kakuin Jotaro. I actually want to pull up that one as well. It's kind of cool. Callie Marin with Hololive, and Elizabeth Hendrickson with 7 Deadly Sins. Third place, we have Modernia Biscuit with Nikkei. Frieren 8 pants trial deck. Just the trial deck is just doing stuff with Frieren, and I love that. Then the Ichika player, hell yes, shout outs my dude. Fourth place we have Bochi the Glock, Door Bar, Chainsaw Man, Himeno Aki, Overlord Door Bar. Is this deck just like not dead yet, please? This next one I actually was kind of surprised on this one. Bang Dream. They're pulling Anon and Tomori, the trial deck for Mygo. Like, that's just actually hilarious, because I actually want to make a video on this. Because we do have the Mygo and Avimujica booster set coming right around the corner. Guilty Gear Strive, Kai, Baiken, Ramlethal, and Nikkei Modernia Biscuit for the 5th place. 6th place, Modernia Biscuit, Caligura, and Bunny Girl 8 Door. 7th place, Modernia Biscuit, Bochi Door Bar, and Hololive Watame Suisei Marin. Probably the Suisei is like a splash in there for being able to blip stuff out. And 8th place was Blue Archive 8 Choice, Nikkei Scarlet Noir. Okay, so I think I know what this is. And Bunny Girl 8 Choice. I believe this is standby into the Bunny Girl top end. The Casino Rabbits top end. So this was the Review Starlight build. This was So this was the in first place team. Just to show off the combos really quickly, because I don't know anything about it. So it was this particular Maya Tendo. When this card attacks, if the climax is in play, pay 1, choose one of your characters. It gets 4,500 power and the following ability till end of turn. Up to 1 time per turn, when this card's trigger check reveals a card with a crit trigger icon, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent 2 times. So you could easily get multiples of that going off. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. And the level 1 combo seems to be this Nana. On attack, if Annihilation Review is in your climax area, choose one of the following Choose one of the following effects and perform it. Choose a Review character waiting room added to hand. Or if you have 4 or more other Reviews, choose a character in your waiting room, return it to your hand, and this card gains 2k power till end of turn. Oh, so it's just a difference of, like, if you have a full field or not. Which is just kind of funky, but whatever. It does get her up to big numbers, so you don't have to reverse, but still. 1,500 power for each of the Review in your center stage, meaning as long as you have basically a full field with this entire combo, you're sitting at 5k from the first ability, you're sitting at 6 because of the climax, and 8 because of the last part of that combo. So it does get pretty big, so. But yeah, choice and pants, really cool there. This next one, the Jotaro, from second place, the Jotaro and Kakyoin. This particular Jotaro, level 3. This is with standby. At the beginning of your attack phase. Oh, so is this just 8 standby? Because I figured the Kakyoin, I think, is standby anyway. Oh, yeah, so it's just 8 standby, which is really cool. My head's covering up the Jotaro, so there you go. Just epic pointing. Like, this is one of the coolest fucking scenes in the entire show. It's just really cool. I remember the Kakyoin did some shenanigans. They're like, stand other people. Stand. Was that a JoJo's reference? Beginning of attack phase, pay 1, sack the climax. If you do stand this, and this gets the following ability till end of your opponent's next turn, this cannot become reversed. So, that just ensures survival. Very good there. Really cool. Awesome. We love to see JoJo. Okay. This has some choices. So this is primarily the MyGo trial deck. Don't worry, this is not using that climax combo for the Arisa. This is splashing in for the fucking Fumio effect. Yeah, this is the Arisa that does the Fumio effect. This is some interesting stuff. This is basically the trial deck splashing in a lot of good stuffs from the previous Bang Dream sets, which is like, this is because this Arisa is literally from like the first fucking set. The Tomori here, which can be early played very easily, heals 1 on play. When it attacks, if you have the climax combo and you have another music, choose one of the following effects and perform it. Either choose a character in your waiting room, return it to hand, and then choose a music character, waiting room, return it to stock, or deal 1 damage to your opponent. Basically, the early play condition, you're going to recoup a lot of stock in hand if you're able to summon multiples of these, so it kind of pays for itself in the long run. It's this particular level 2 that's able to summon it out if you're level 2 or higher. So, really cool there. The level 1 Anon combo, it basically just lets you pick the same pieces from the waiting room or the deck of that level 2 and the level 3 Tomori, just to be able to do early plays. But then they splashed it in with just a whole slew of other just good cards in general, because it doesn't really matter for the MyGo trait. It just looks for music for basically everything in here, which is totally fair and totally, like, perfectly fine. So you get just big buffs there. The refresh Arisa. Buns for luck, obviously, so we're running red anyway, so might as well toss Buns for luck in there. Honestly, very fair. I can't even be mad. And just other good stuffs in general. Hell, I think this is the Ricky? Hell yeah, this is the fucking Ricky double rare Yukina. So, I mean, yeah, you're just running, like, basically music good stuffs to go with the rest of it. So, really cool, but we love to see it because I can't wait to talk more, like, MyGo decks and Ave Musica decks in the coming weeks. So, yes. Okay, so this is basically standby Casino Rabbits. Because Scarlet... Oh, no. I lied to you. When I thought Scarlet, my brain was thinking the Sakura one. I was very, very wrong on that one. My bad. It's this particular Scarlet pants combo that lets you top check 3 and grab any 3 Nikes to hand for sacrificing the climax, and Casino Rabbit setup. If you don't know it, feel free to go search it real quick. All right, so this is getting a little bit lengthy, but we do have one more to go through, and I'm going to blitz through this as quickly as we can. And lastly, we have the tournament for Budapest, Hungary on July 5th this past weekend. I actually had to do a double take just now because I scrolled down here and saw the Chloe, and my brain was still thinking the Malaysia one, where it was like, oh yeah, the volume 2 wasn't allowed. And I was like, hold on, I need to double check this. I got the two confused, so I had to restart this section. First off, we had 12 teams, times 3 is 36 players. Thank you all very much for showing up. Really freaking cool there. First place, Azure Lane, Bremerton, Bismarck. Really cool. Lycoris Recoil 8 Pants. We're going to see a lot more Lycoris Recoil in the future here because they got, this would have happened after the premium booster dropped. We'll have to double check that later. Hololive Kanata Marin. Really cool there. Second place, Bunny Girl Senpai, 8-door, Lycoris Recoil, 8-door. I see so many other Lyco Rico in here. There's 3 Lyco Rico in here. I really love that. That's going to be so cool. 8-door, and then Overlord 8 Standby, which is, I think, primarily focusing on, what was her name? The level 3 Albedo combo and everything, so really cool to see that. Third place, Adi Fureta Stock Soul 2 Soul Bar. That's a hell of a combination. We're going to have to take a look at that one. Okay. I don't know about that one, Chi. No. Fuck it. We're also going to take a look at the Lyco Rico decks as well, really quickly. Miku, Quintuplets, Chainsaw Man, Himeno Aki. Fourth place, we have Nikkei, Modernia Biscuit, Bunny Girl, 8-door, and Lyco Rico Pants Door. I do not have all of these down here, but I will say the 5th place team, and when these come out the next time, since I'm already so far fucking behind as it is, next time I will go back and take a look at these and see what other decks, because I do see RKN, which is Rurouni Kenshin down here, so I want to give credit where credit is due there. First off, speaking of credit, Bang Dream 8 Anniversary 8-door, really cool. I haven't seen that in a minute here. I was about to say GGO. Guilty Gear Strive, Nagoriyuki, and Aino, which I think, I like if it's the Nagoriyuki, I think it is. I kind of like that combo. It's really cool. And Hololive Chloe Muna. Really love this combo. This is such a, there's a lot of great Hololive combos, but I just enjoy that one so much. All right, let's take a look at Ari Fureta here. Okay, so it is using this top end, which is the Restand Shea. The level 1 UA Double Soul. What stock soul is it? Oh, it's the level 0 Brainstorm. Okay, so it's with this one with Duties of a Priest. When Duties of a Priest is placed in your climax area, if you have 2 or more other Tortoise characters, put the top 4 cards of your deck in your waiting room, choose a one level X or lower Tortoise character in your waiting room, return it to your hand. X is equal to the total number of crit trigger in the trigger icons of the cards put into the waiting room by this effect. Okay, so that matters if you mill more of her climax or more of the double soul. So you get to, like, it gives you more chances of, like, salvaging stuff, which is really cool. And they're just on the 1 gold bar for the Shea, which is honestly kind of fair. You got plenty of stock swappers in the set, so it's kind of whatever. Oh yeah, so running the trial deck, I said stock swapper. Climax swapper, and then the other one from the set, so. Next was the first place Lyco Rico off of the trial deck combo. Huh. Okay, cool. You know what? Respect to it. What was the other one? Oh, the other one was this particular Takina. I actually don't know what this one is. When this attacks, if separate paths is in your climax area, your stock has 5 or less, you can put a level 0 lower character from your hand to the waiting room. If you do look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, choose 2 Lyco Rico or weapon characters revealed to your opponent, put them into your hand. Actually, not the worst in the world. Huh. Okay, and it's basically an 8 pants deck with that. I don't hate it. I mean, your top end is like very low. You are running so many zeros. Oh, well, there is an event. There is the close fight event, to be completely fair. Which is just hilarious with that kind of effect. Interesting. Okay, I had to do the math now. 4, 5, 6, 10, 13 cards are 13, and sorry, this one as well. 15 cards in this deck are not level 0s. Well, and the 8 climaxes. Over half the deck is level 0s. It's whatever. Okay, cool. You know what? It can't argue with success here. Okay, so this does have some of the premium booster stuff in here. Oh, so this like adds back the days spent together combo, and okay, so it's that. Oh, so it's like a standby. It's like stand this card. They have a lot of stuff from the premium booster. Come on, load up. Thank you. Oh, days spent together is salvage. Hold on. Oh, what? Oh, it's a restand. I went ahead and like read that as like if you do stand this card. I thought it was like a standby restand thing. Or standby like standing effect, like when you summon it type thing. Then I realized, wait, that cost is a little high. No, it's a restand. Okay, cool. That's fair. That's fair. And then the level 1 combo. It's a search on play. Huh, okay. Very nice, very nice. All right, that is going to be it because this video is very, very long right now. So that is going to be it for us. Congrats to everyone, whether you were from Hungary, France, Rosemont, or Malaysia. Congrats to everyone who topped, to everyone who played. If you want to, feel free to comment down below. Feel free to share with us what you played. If you topped, by all means, comment. Let us know. It would be greatly appreciated for all of us to know. If you just went and you just had a fun time, hell, comment as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. That is going to be it. We are going to be signing off for now. So we don't have a lot coming up for a little bit, but I figured because of that, I might as well just do all fucking 4 in like one shot. So that is going to be it for us today. Thank y'all very much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all those cringy YouTuber shenanigans, and we will see y'all on the flip side. Stay based.